Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. Sorry for being a little late, but I did warn you that it would be. So since I had to rush to get things together a bit, you're getting a bit of a random video, something I was already drawing, and the recording to be a bit of a ramble, but I do have a theme. See, I was already drawing the Sophie thing because I'm doing a whole Sophie thing because I'm playing Atelier Sophie, and I'm going to use that as part of my theme, and we'll get into that in just a minute. I do have something decent planned for the next video, and I think y'all will like it. I mean, I like it. It's going to embarrass me a little bit, but I learned from it, so I don't see any reason why I should be too embarrassed. It's just a little corny. But we'll get into that next week. Or not next week. Next video. So with that, on with the actual main thing, I wanted to center on dreams as a theme. So, and the reason why is because Atelier Sophie actually does center a lot on dreams, because you have various characters, without getting into spoilers, various characters, talk about their dreams, what they want to do in the future, blah, 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 blah. So I thought, okay, well, I can use that as an element for my video. And this is completely unscripted, so I'm going to sound a little random. I'm sorry. But, so what I was going to go into is, the thing is, technically my dreams have always been to make stories. It's always changed in some way. Like when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a writer because I guess it was my the most sensible thing in my head to make stories with. It was the most direct thing because you're writing stories. And then later on, I actually grew an interest in art, and then I actually kind of liked creating things through art to make stories that way. And then I kind of wanted to become like a comic artist, but I was actually getting really into manga at the time, so I actually kind of want to become a bit of a mangaka type thing. Now I've moved on to comic because I'm not going to be a mangaka. I'm not from Japan. That's not how that works. But that's beside the fact. But yeah, that was when I was like 11 or 12. I started getting into art, and I'm going to tell you now, if I ever show you guys my art at 11 or 12, you're going to be like, you wanted to become a mangaka with that? But I think everyone's art when they're young is bad. I really gotta show you guys sometime. But then, I kind of went with the art thing and the writing thing. I was kind of going back and forth on them for a while. I actually took Japanese classes in high school, and that made me interested in, maybe going to college and studying Japanese and business so I can do something with that. But I ended up canceling that too, because in the end, I wanted to make stories, and the biggest thing that my dream has shifted to is I would like to make video games one day. I love the idea of making something interactive, and I can tell a story a lot better if the more a person feels immersed in a story, the better. And video games are a great way to do that. But that's far in the future, which is why I wanted to try comics and art for now, because it's a lot more achievable. I can write my own books, but it's not like I'm ever going to be very successful unless I look out. Art is kind of the most likely thing I can get somewhere with, while I'm educating myself, I guess, on what's the word? Coding and stuff. And to be honest with you, then I think art's probably the most sensible thing. Sorry if my voice is a little raspy. I was sick 3 weeks ago, and it's still affecting my ability to speak. Trust me, I've edited this heavily, hopefully, by now, because I would have blown you guys out so many times coughing because I can't speak. So, let's see. I don't know what else I ever actually dreamed. I mean, as a kid, there were other things I looked at and I wanted to do. I wanted to have like a lot of animals because I love animals. I liked having a lot of pets, and I was always like, I want a wolf cub. I want a fox cub. I always wanted more wild things for some reason. Though I know where the wolf cub thing came from. The wolf cub came is my mom had a pet wolf when I was a toddler. And I've heard stories about how I used to ride it, and I really like it. I know I wouldn't be able to ride it now. That'd be horrible. That'd be a huge wolf, and then we get into whole other problems. But, you know, when I think about that, I really love cats. I've got no dreams of going on to, like, fantasy pets. I've also grown interested in ferrets and, like, rare breeds of cats, and it seems like anything wild I go for, which is strange. But what about you guys? I want to hear what you guys have as dreams, and, you know, maybe pets, if I got into the subject, pets, you know, pets that you've always been having, you know, what you used to dream of doing as a kid compared to now, you know, has it always followed a theme? I remember there was a time in high school where I actually loved music that I wasn't born in an earlier time, because I was actually really, and even now, I really would love to be a bard. And in case you guys don't know that, it's basically a storyteller / minstrel type of thing back in old times. Not old times, kind of like medieval times. It comes up a lot more in fantasy, if anything else, but it was a thing in history. And I always kind of liked the idea of being a bard, and if I had been born earlier, aside from the fact that I'm a chick, and I'm not sure how viable a chick would be able to become a bard, I would have wanted to be a bard, which is probably why I immerse myself into fantasy a lot. Fantasy, you can do anything. Chicks become bards all the time in fantasy. And I could be completely inaccurate about that. I might be like, high school doesn't get that deep about medieval times and careers for women, okay? I know they had some options, I just don't know how many. It's late again. I kind of recorded this late on purpose because I knew I'd be a little sillier and more random and more entertaining for you guys, so I can record it late. I hope it's not throwing you guys off too much. But, man, what else is not true? I have no idea. I guess I'll have to leave it at that. That's a shame, too. But I really want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say about dreams, about pets, about Ignatius, my little thing I'm working on. If you want to. Atelier Sophie is also good. Loads of things. And I'll have to get into more things that I'm interested in. We can all share together. It'd be fun. But I guess I'm gonna leave it at that because I have no idea what else to talk about. So I'm either going to be leaving it to the end of the video, or I'm leaving it to some music from here on out, because I don't figure this out until after I've edited the video. So either way, I hope you guys enjoy it. Like if you like, comment if you wish. So if you wish, comment preferably so I can hear some criticism at least.